life. I'm not memorized, so good dawning. Welcome to another episode of me, you, all of us, Mr. Floyd and Universe. Good dawning. Grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. And how are we doing today, guys? Welcome to my crazy universe. You're crazy. Hopefully your universe isn't crazy. Victor, good dawning. Lati, Lean, Tina, Millie. Grateful for all of you guys. Absolutely. Trista, thank you. Trista has been doing energetic work. She's amazing. If you need energetic work, talk with Trista. Witchy Trista, sent her a message. All right, so today we have a special day. It's Amanda Haven's birthday. So happy birthday to Amanda. I don't have a birthday kit. I'm not even going to have a hat tomorrow or anything. But yeah, for my birthday. But Amanda, happy birthday. We are grateful, birthday sister, to share birthdays, the birthday week, and my fellow Cancerian, and grateful. So Cancers, it's not easy being a Cancer. We hold up the emotional water of the planet. And if you ask most Cancers, they take the weight of the world on. They don't just take their own weight. So we are the emotional balance of the planet. Well, we walk around imbalanced, generally speaking, at least myself. But Amanda, happy birthday. It's awesome. Yeah, so please take a moment there. And we're grateful for Amanda's solar return and that she is with us. And thank you. So tomorrow is Friday, and my birthday is Saturday, and so hopefully I'll be at the park tomorrow. We will try. We have Fish Concert #1 tonight on the floor, and yeah. So I also signed up for a bunch of Denver Broncos training camp games. If I actually get them, they're 12-hour shifts from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. with a free hotel. So that would be different. But it would be into 4 shifts, and you cover your week, right? 3 shifts, you cover a week. So that being the case, if I get those, I'll get 3 shifts in a row, if I get them. And so we would shift good dawning for half an hour earlier and just do a smaller show. But it would only be those 3 days, but that would be enough to cover as a decent, really good paycheck for 3 days worth of work. And it's not really much work. No buffer here. I generally, Tina, good dawning. The buffering's usually on the watcher's end, generally. Unless YouTube's doing something, which, yeah. But, all right. So with that, and again, Amanda, any special plans or anything, Amanda? We're going to work with the orange calcite here, or citrine. Orange calcite. There we go. For abundance. Thank you. Not citrine. This is citrine. Right there. The Mind Info Oracle cards today, which are dirt cheap on Amazon usually. And crackling a bit, but no buffering. Let's see about crackling. Hang on one sec on the crackling. Sometimes it's the clip. This little clip that has to go in. Is it always in? Let's see, we'll fix that. Confirm. Be crackling a bit, but you never really know. With YouTube there, you don't really know anything. That's all, half the point. If we do the dance towards 1,000, I'll go up 2 subs, I lose 3, I gain 4. Literally, that's the case. It's a dance. And so yeah, we play the dance. I stepped away for a minute, Josh. What did you ask me? Nothing. I said, well, what's your, do you have any big birthday plans? There we go. Anything special for your birthday there, Amanda? Still crackling pretty bad. Not the clip. All right. Is there anybody else getting sound issues as well? We could also do this. That's it. How old am I? Hang on a second. We're going to switch microphones. There we go. We could go in stereo. That would be interesting. All right. Now we're microphone number 2. That one probably, I never use this one, so it probably sounds better. I am 51 at the moment. I will be 52 on crazy. on Saturday. And Monday we start the ground running. So I don't even know if I'll have these shifts in July. Who knows? But yeah, so we hit the ground running, looking for a regular, full-time, squared-up, regular job at this point. See what lands here, and stop doing the dancing myself crazy here. Of course, we have the curve cards as well. We're going to work with those. Joker's included today. We'll go Joker's Wild. And yeah, so here we go, guys. So welcome, grateful. And I got today off and tonight too. Break away from Dad. Awesome. Awesome. Sound is worse. Is it really that bad? More now, yes, worse. Weird. Is it better now? Answering the question. All right. How's the sound now without the microphone? Testing. Check. Anybody with a sound check? In the chat. Not better, still crack. All right, then that's Amazon. Or, I mean, not Amazon, YouTube. Sorry. It's a big crackly. Yeah, if it's crackly now, I'm not going to back out of the chat or anything. I'm not going to back out. But yeah, it's on Amazon, or not Amazon. I keep saying Amazon. I was looking at Amazon before I came here. YouTube's end, as far as the crackling then. If I take the mic out and it's still crackling, then it's not the mic. All right, so we're going to cut the cards here. Yeah, weird. YouTube, do you mind? Thank you. I had lost 4 subs over the past few days and then gained 1. So I don't know. When you get close to YouTube, kind of gets goofy. When you get close to 1,000, if it all depends on YouTube. You go up, you go down, you get crackly, you don't. YouTube doesn't like most channels to get over 1,000. I've learned that. So yeah, if you reach over 1,000 on YouTube, they're not generally too. Yeah, you got to go in another algorithm, and they don't want that. Cool. All right, it's all fixed. It's perfect. All right, so let's cut the cards here. Thank you. 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to go into the Mind Info Oracle here and see what it has in mind for us. Bottom card. See, if you recognize it sometimes, and I have no idea if somebody's literally sitting there going, "Oh, look at this channel, crackly button," or not, and hit the crackly button, and it's like, "Good morning," or if who knows. I like to be a fly on the wall one day behind the scenes at YouTube. You know what I mean? Just to see what's real and what isn't. Don't concern yourself with those things. You'll get exactly. Thank you, Millie. You got a good point. Yeah, if they want to do their dance, and let them. All right, so let's see what we've got here from our end and our dance. All right, so this week for today and for Amanda Haven's birthday there, today we are going to create. Bing. And it says you're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever feels best for you. So create today. So today's a day of creation. I'm going to create door dashing as well. And so let's create time. Let me throw the card. It's time. At the tone, the time will be. Do you guys remember that when you call? What time is it? Let me call and find out. At the tone, the time will be. Boop. It's time. There you go. You are being asked to move forward. Well, I'm going to put it in reverse. Towards the dream that you have been carrying in your heart. And there you go. So what dream are you carrying in your heart? For the longest time, they would say, what do you want to do? And where do you want, visualize it. And I would visualize a blankness because I had nothing there. It really took till clearing, honestly, till starting to clear this stuff that came through a couple weeks ago, that I had any idea of what I even wanted to do. And at 51 years old, I still had no idea. And it was like, what's your dream? I'm like, there isn't any. Just to have enough money to not have to chase my bills. But now I'm starting to formulate something. But before, I did not formulate anything. I was still that empty canvas from Mage 2. Believe it or not. People would be like, what do you want to do with you? I have no idea. And I still did until even now I still kind of don't. But just a few weeks ago, at least it's starting to formulate. Sour Camera, hello. Black Raven, meditation, good dawning. All right, so miracles. Need a miracle every day, right? So You are the miracle. Remember that. I am a miracle. The fact that you are walking around in your energy in a meat suit's a miracle within itself, whether this is real or we are in a VR environment, which, yeah, might be the case. You are still the miracle that you're walking around, that you're part of this, that you can breathe it and taste it. Otherwise, you are just energy. You don't breathe or taste anything, right? So you are being asked to pay extra attention to all these small miracles. It's not even asking for the big miracle. It's asking you to see the small miracles in your universe that have already occurred in your life. And so, yeah. So can you see those small miracles? That's the question. And let's do a couple things on the chat here. Community moderation. Subscribers. All right, so I set the subscriber mode for 1 minuto, and the chat always starts off for some odd reason with top messages, and that's YouTube's idea of what's top message. So, all right, sour camera. Hi. All right, so resolution. What are you looking to resolve? And of course, one of my mantras is my universe is resolved. Everything is resolved. There is no dangling participles, nothing hanging out in my universe. And there are no hanging chads, haha, so to speak, in my universe, right? Everything is clear and easy. That's for me. So what is in resolution for you? Everything is resolved, right? So whatever it's been struggling with, whatever you've been struggling with, it's about to be resolved. So, oh, cool. Finance, that'll work. I can find a solid, instead of burning the candles at both ends there, as I have been. But yeah, so just to go over here, it's asking you to create. And what are you looking to create? Well, in my case, this is kind of simple here. Miraculous resolutions. I'm going to pick these up 1, 2, and 3 because they read like a sentence, right? So it's time for a miraculous resolution. You see that, right? It's time for miracles, a miraculous resolution. So there we go. We're going to take that. I'm grateful. Often the cards tell you that it's time for miracles, but in this case, it's time. And let's slide these right here just if we need them. So I'm time for a miraculous resolution. Woohoo! I am grateful, and that's really what I've been saying in my universe all this long, is that miracles happen and everything is resolved. So grateful. All right, let's do a couple things. We're going to do this out of order. So let's do some fast gratitude to back that up real fast, right? Because if we can hold it, I did not put these back in that it's time for miracles and everything's to resolve everything in your universe. Everything that's not resolved. Let's create that. So how do we create that, right? We go into gratitude. We see it and we get grateful for what's not there, but we're grateful that it's there. In order to see the miracles in your universe, we have to be grateful for the miracles that have yet to occur, right? You can obviously see the miracles in you, and you're sitting here. The miracle is that how many billion people are on YouTube, right? 3 billion people on YouTube, give or take. And the fact that this combination here landed together is that's a miracle. And it's also, it's a resolution for some of us as well. All right, so let's go ahead and do fast gratitude. If you've been with us over the past few weeks, we've been doing fast gratitude. And what that means is that we're grounding into our grateful universe. What we do is write out 5 things that we are grateful for, and then we share it. So what are you grateful for today on this Amanda Haven's July 3rd birthday? One day from July 4th. Crazy. I always thought July 4th always felt like the end of summer in some sort of way. That's when the retailers, back in the day when you used to go shopping, right? I don't know anybody who really goes shopping anymore, but you go buy some new summer outfits, right? And now don't buy anything new for summer, but I don't buy anything. But let alone I've become the anti-consumer. But yeah, so on my end, you're right. And so you'd see the clothes flip from summer clothes to start to fall clothes, and it's like you start to go, oh, do I really need? It's almost right. So here within a month, within the second week of August is when it starts to temperatures start to go like that, and so. Really, we've got 5 weeks left and of summer on our end. By the 3rd week of August, you can't distinguish August and September at that point. Oh, Amanda, that's a fantastic message from Spirit. Let's see what we got. I found the full complete snake skin from head to tail yesterday. Oh, wow. Amanda's shedding things on her birthday. She's shedding her old and bringing in new. On her birthday, she found a snake skin. That's awesome. Were you able to save it, or did you pick it up and like crumble, or did you just leave it? I'm grateful to have my day off. My best friends, my job, the sunshine, and fireworks tonight. Ooh, awesome, Amanda. I don't think we're going to get fireworks. Boulder wouldn't allow for fireworks on CU's campus. And CU wouldn't allow for it either. But the machine gun nests are being set up, so that's always fun. So if you go to the Fish concert, there's a likelihood, there's sandbags out there, so there's a likelihood that you will see 50 calibers like they had before, machine gun nests and helicopters, and riot police. Of course, yeah, exactly. But you gotta love Boulder, right? No vending, but the riot police are allowed on the street patrolling the concourse with their military garb and their AK or M16s. So fun stuff. I'm grateful to be up to a cool room, a day that's going to be 20 Celsius instead of 32. 20 Celsius, I think it's like 82, 83 if I'm somewhere in the 80s. I saved it and pulled it out of the grass. Oh, awesome. That's so awesome. A full snake skin is a big deal. And I had a snake at one point, corn snake. Slinky was his name. And I got one snake skin out of him. I wasn't the best snake father. It escaped its cage, and I finally found it. And I was like, all right, I probably should give it away. And so I did. I gave it to a herpetologist, a snake person. So a herpetologist, I think is what they're called. So all right, so let's write some gratitude out. Henny, the other side of the card, God's will for me is perfect happiness. Awesome. I love that number 500. As we reach 1,000 here, I am grateful to be 20 degrees Celsius is probably rather 32. Oof. So we see that here though. The first thing you see when we're on the East Coast or when we're on the metric system here or the imperial system when temperatures, right, is we immediately go, what? That seems cold. But I mean 32. When we see 32, if you're from the United States, your mind is going to immediately register chill or cool, no matter what, and then immediately we see the sea and we go, "Ooh, that's got to be hot." But if you're from America, the first time you see a temperature like 32, whatever there's next to it, you're gonna go, "Oh, that's chilly." That's cold. All right, so let's do some fast gratitude. All right, so let's take a breath in. We're gonna take a quick breath and recenter as well, as I probably need some centering. All right, so take a breath in with me, guys. Breathe in. Hold it for 4 seconds, and breathe out. We'll do one more. Breathe in. Hold it for 4 seconds. And breathe out. And one more. We don't do things in 2, we do it in 3, right? All right. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and take a minute here, less than a minute, to write 5 things that we are grateful for. If you want to put it in the chat, if you want to write it down, if you just want to say it to yourself, that's fine. Putting it on paper kind of emblazes it into your resolved universe there. And so my universe, and literally that's one of my mantras, is my universe is resolved. So who knows? Grateful. All right, so, and it could be resolved, and just a couple of things would solid it all up, right? All right, so here we go, guys. 5 things that you are grateful for. You can put them in the chat or write it down. I've got blank paper here. And so here we go. All right, 5 things you're grateful for. You don't have to put something you're grateful for. That's actually the case, too. All righty. So from your end, I keep writing there, of course, but what are you grateful for? What gratitude in your universe? For me, I wrote love. And honestly, at this point, it's being able to recognize it for myself. For many years, I didn't recognize the love that was in my universe. I was karmically pushing it out. And honestly, it's just recent that I'm beginning to do so. So love this channel and show and all of you kind of wrapped up as one, the family and our universe. So yeah, the show, channel, the family, the universe. I'm grateful for the peace inside me, peace in my heart. I'm grateful that my universe is resolved, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be on the floor for the fish show today. Which opportunity. So I am grateful for that. Resolved, yes, exactly. What in your life needs to be resolved? We can go over that today too. So I'm grateful that grateful for you guys. Miracles, laughter, God's presence in my mind, heaven on earth. There you go. Teresa, good dawning. How are you? Today is Thursday, so Teresa should be live 3 to 5. I will not be able to be there at all. I will be at work, but 3 o'clock Eastern time, 3 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock Eastern time, and 4 o'clock if you're Victor. She will be live, not Memorex, I'm imagining today. But Teresa, have a great show. Unfortunately, I will not be there as I will be working. But yeah, so check out Teresa. If you've not checked her out, please do subscribe as well. She puts on a very good, it's a very good show. She's taking what she has and teaching others how to, what's going on in her universe. That's all we're really doing is teaching each other how to step into and climb through and what we've learned to help each other. And that's really what it's kind of all about here, is to do so. All right, so let's work with the curve cards here. Tasty breakfast, right? Curve cards, make a tasty treat. I'm grateful for sunshine, joy, and all my pups. You have to multiply by 9.5 to add 32. So 20 times, which is plus 32, 68 degrees. All right, so there we go. So I guess that's the Fahrenheit deal there. So it's plus 32, 68. So she'll be at 68 degrees, which is very chill, but in Canada, up north. But yeah. All right, so 9/5, not 9.5. Craziness. That's why we just go to Google. But yeah. But anytime I see 32 Fahrenheit or Celsius, it's like, ooh, that's got to be cold. But no, it's really, really hot. But it makes more sense, though. I mean, Americans, think about it this way. Our system of the Fahrenheit system of temperature, there we go, is 68 is closer to 20, 32 is about 90. Okay, there we go. So we're about 35, 36, 35 today, 34, maybe. Everybody likes fractions, right? No, not at all. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of funny, though. Just remember, in our system here in the States, 33 is above freezing, right? 32 and below is freezing. So remember, 33 is the master number of the exactly. You know what 33 is the highest level Freemason. And so anybody below 33 degrees, 32 and below is frozen out. You get that, right? So it's purposeful. And the American temperature system is real simple. It's purposeful. Anything above 33, you are the grand creator, right? You're the grand master there at that point. So you are unfrozen, while everybody else below you is your frozen constituents. Smart stuff they do there, but yeah, because it's all random, right? All right, so here we go, guys. Let's cut the cards here and the curve cards. Curve cologne. 3-dimensional mathematics can be quite vexing. Oof. Mathematics in general. All right. So let curve cards here. Everybody's favorite cologne from 2001. We're going to, here we go. And I am looking to slowly revamp the show. I've got some ideas. If you have an idea for the show, seriously, I'm 34. Oh, wow. You never ask a lady her age, so we didn't ask. But fantastic. So yeah, if you have an idea for the show, if you want to send me an email, Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. And do not forget, guys, I have not posted anything yet, and will later today. Amanda will be, Angela, I should say Amanda. Angela will be live with us on Monday to do her amazing singing. If you've not seen Angela's channel there, definitely check it out. But Angela will be live with us. And it was pinned to the comments yesterday. On Monday, she's going to be part of Good Dawning, and she's going to sing us into a new week and set intentions with her amazing light language and voice. And so it's going to be fun, guys. So I'm looking for PG, Good Dawning. And PG, are you coming out for the Bubble Fest? There's a Bubble Fest here in Denver area next week. And so we invited PG. I sent him a thing. and see if PG's going to come out for the Bubble Fest here in Colorado. He's certainly welcome to. You have a place to stay there, brother, if you want to go party with the bubbles. Yeah, so Monday, be here for sure, and we will advertise, and Angela will be live to do her amazing work. And so, yeah, check that out, guys. I wish I could come. There we go. So, yeah, no, from Montreal all the way out here, there's a bit of a haul, to say the least, from Canada to Denver, Colorado, for a Bubble Fest. All right, guys. So let's do the curve cards here real quick, and we're going to take less than a minute. The jokers are wild, so they are in here as well. Right now, we're just going to do colors, then we'll flip to suits, and we'll take less than 2 minutes to 3 minutes to do this. This time, we're going to do real fast. And as we're going to pick up speed with these as well. So from your end and mine, then, as you see it, just call it. If you see as you see the card there, as it comes up, call it to yourself. You can put it in the chat as well. We're doing colors, so red or black, and then we're going to do suits, including the jokers. All right, so here we go, guys. Ready? I'll make my bubble party with you guys energetically. There you go. I don't think I'll actually be going either. I think I'm working, but yeah, it sounds like fun though. Bubble festival. So yeah, interesting. All right, here we go, guys. Boom. All right, so is this red or black? 1, 2, 3. We're going to start going really fast here. Not wait till I see it in the chat or anything, but 1, 2, and 3. Red. It's the red joker. That's good for your work brain, everyday caring. I always wanted to learn how to use an abacus. I should buy myself a cheap little one to learn. Ooh, an abacus. There you go. Slide things around. All right. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. What color is this? Is this red or black? 1 and 2, 3. All right. Black. Next card. Red or black? All right. We're getting in tune here. Black. Green. There we go. It's not easy being green. Green's the color of most everything. You could be sad or blue or yellow or any kind of fellow, but it's not easy being green. All right, there we go. What color is this one? This is red. All right, next card, guys. You know it's not easy being green. Lots of everything ordinary is green. All right. Whew. Red, and then the last card. You should actually have this. We only had one of these, so there's another one here. So we had the red joker, now we have the black joker, guys. All right, so let's shuffle these up one more time, and then we're going to do the suits. And this all works with fast intuition to help us stand in our frame. All right, so who's live today? No Hershey, she's on vacation. She did a boxing yesterday. Teresa's live 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock, depending on where you live. Victor will be live. I think Chris is going live at noon, and then Victor will be live at 9:45, and then Chris is live at noon. I don't know if anybody else is. I think Jimena is live this afternoon at 11 as well. Or noon, and I think that's it. But I know Jimena will be live today. She's going live on the daily, so check that out. All right, so here we go, guys. This is the suits, so we're going to lift it up, and it's either going to be the heart, diamond, club, or spade, or a joker. So here we go, guys. All right, what suit is this? We're going to hold it up for 5 seconds. 1, 2, ground into it. 3, 4, and 5. Ace of diamonds. And you may see some polls on here as well. I'm going to start putting out opinion polls, is what's working and what's not on the channel. Because really, we're trying to just revamp here and keep it moving before it gets stale. I've been unplugging in the afternoons. My brain needs to unplug recently. All right. What's next? What do we have here? What card do we have? This is the Ace of clubs. All right, next card, guys. Name that card. This is going to be real simple in a minute here, if it falls out the way they do. All right, we've had the clubs out already, so Laddie. All right. Ace of hearts. All right, so who got the heart there? Laddie did, after the club. Angela got the heart. Or Amanda got the heart, I should say. Millie got the heart too. All right, guys, you're getting there. All right. Next card. Sure. And this is going to be kind of easy after this. All right, laddie. The spade. I choose green for one card. Not sure where that came from. All right, why not? All right, here we go, guys. Ace of... So what does this make these two? Then this is too stupidly easy. Which one is this? Joker. And they shuffled out that way. Again, the odds of this are almost impossible, right? To not shuffle a Joker into the 4 and have them come out on the back end is almost next to impossible, honestly. How do you shuffle out the Jokers? I have no idea. All right. Curve cards. All right, Joker. I love math, but do not like arithmetic. All right. So far, my brain's working. Let's get that heart pumping. All right, we can do that. All right, so we're gonna work a little Florida water for you guys. Yeah. Everything can smell like grandma's house. But it does invigorate you, for sure. So far, brain's working. Let's get... All right, so how do we get the heart pumping? Let's see here. We can channel. But yeah, so what's going on in your universe? We're looking at everything being resolved, right? And so standing in gratitude to see that. Are you able to stand in gratitude with your universe there and see what you're looking for in your universe? That's part of the... thank you, Elizabeth. Part of the deal with the gratitude is to be grateful for what you don't have as well. Sounds crazy, but it's actually the case. If you're grateful for your universe being resolved, if you're grateful for having enough money, if you're grateful for what you're looking to do, if you're grateful for the friends that you don't have, then what the universe is seeing that you're grateful for what not in your universe, it's going to create the conditions. If you can stay in that gratitude and not see it as lack, right? The conditions to bring that into your universe. So what are you not grateful, what are you looking for to bring into your universe that you may not see, but you're grateful that it's there? That's the question. And so can you do so? It's not easy to do when you're standing in your frame looking for something. Like for me, I am grateful for a solid job. I stand strong in that. This job, kind of fades out. Concerts go away, right? And as the years go on, if this was my regular job, there's going to be less and less concerts. If you haven't realized, all the classic rock artists will stop touring, and they're starting this year. And a lot of those tours have like 1/3 of the, Styx, for example. Styx toured, right? Styx used to fill arenas, right? Now Styx is on tour. They came to Colorado, and it was 1/3 full. 3,000 people for Styx. Styx used to do 70, 80,000 people, right? It was the Grand Illusion. No, it's, Yes. The band Yes used to, right? I saw Yes reunion tour in the round at the Capitol Center, and there was people outside begging for tickets, right? Now Yes is in the Paramount Theater, which holds about 2,000, give or take, not even, and it's not sold out. So are you getting the idea? And it's Yes. So, right. Well, it's not the regular lead singer anymore. He had throat cancer, and so a favor. But you get the idea, right? So, so this job will not be around very much longer. As it will, but not in volume that it is, because most of the recording acts, most of your bands, when you have classic rock bands like Pearl Jam going, right, and they're considered, or sound who like STP is now a classic rock band, right? Stone Temple Pilots or Jane's Addiction is now a classic rock band. So when they're going on tour, or Nine Inch Nails is a classic rock band, right? We had to change the definition of classic rock, or Tool is now classic rock, right? In order to keep it moving. So, and nonetheless, so this job won't be much of an existence. It's not going to need as many people in the next years to come, because concerts are going to even the larger concerts are shrinking down. The arena tours, we only had 3 in Denver this year. Now, granted, the only one that sold out even, The Weeknd almost sold out, but Metallica sold out 2 nights. But I did not work Metallica, as done with the energy of working a Metallica show, so I worked a much better show instead. Widespread Panic was a much better show for me. But so are you able to see the resolve in your universe? What are you looking to resolve, and what are you looking to change in your universe? Are you grounded into, there's 2 ways you can see that, right? So if you're looking for something to change, like me for a solid job, so that everything in my universe kind of solids up here, and that's all it really takes, is a solid job to solid up my universe at the moment. Are you seeing that as resolved, or are you seeing that as an obstacle to your universe? My kimchi doesn't let me clip her nails. There will still be, absolutely, there will still be concerts, but less concerts for sure. But yeah, it's kind of sad to see that the soup sticks, for example, only drawed in 3,000 out of like 1900 that 19,000 that they could fit in the place, but they only brought in 3,000. Yeah, Nine Inch Nails is classic rock. Oh God, that's not okay. Yeah, actually, it's being classified like the Downward Spiral is considered a classic rock album because they have to shuffle it just to keep the genre kind of going here because it's exactly so favor. But yeah, it was nice to see Earth, Wind, and Fire sold out, but it's only two guys. So again, will the tour go on? Will it be like the Guess Who, right? So the original lead singer for the Guess Who isn't on tour, but there's a band going around as the Guess Who isn't the Guess Who. So now he's suing them. So it's just all kinds of craziness. But yeah, so when you're grounded into what's not there, does that sound crazy? No. Grounding into what you don't have is the way you tell the universe you trust that it's coming in, right? So if I'm grounding in to a better day, to a job that's not here, to a universe that yet exists, to the friends, physical friends, you guys are all my family, but the physical people I might want to meet here, and I'm grounding into that and trusting in that. A lot of the reasons why things don't show up in our universe is because we waffle in where we stand energetically. One day we're like, all right, I trust. And the next day we come back into lack, like, oh, it's not here. Where is it? I need it. I want it. Once you start going, I need something, you're going to push it away. It's the way the universe works energetically. So where are you standing? What are you looking for to bring into your universe as well? It's a lot of things. What are you trying to resolve, or what are you looking to see in your frame? For myself, I just keep telling myself, and it's starting to come up in, came up in the cards. Miracle, create, sign miracle, and resolve. So when you have miracle and resolve showing up back to back, your miracle resolutions, then are you being heard? That's the question. Yeah, yes. There's no randomness in this universe, right? Everything you think is random is not, and everything you think is a coincidence is actually more staged behind the scenes energetically than we'll ever really want to be able to comprehend. So the question is, is this then staging up for the miraculous resolution in my universe or yours? Or are you seeing that, and did you see that and go, yeah, not mine, nothing's resolving, it's just not spinning? It's all up to you how you choose to see that, how you frame out your universe, and what you personally are allowing for. So as we talk here, I'm going to bring in the channeling here. And I will ask the audience, I don't do a lot of channeling, guys, we're going to talk about resolution. And of course, it's really going to be my higher self, but it's easier to flow it, right? Sometimes, exactly. You get where we're going here, and you get what we do. So the question is, who do we want to channel? I will ask the group who we should bring in here, energetically speaking. I got my food box from Norvey last night. Biked out to get it. Oh, Favor, Lindsay, and thank you, Norvey, for what you're doing to help Lindsay there. That's what we do, guys. We help resolve each other's universes, too, and issues in our universes. But grateful, Lindsay, that, yeah, absolutely. I saw, yes, in meditation, or in Madison Square Garden in 78. Stage went around in a circle. Great show. Yeah, I saw the reunion tour in 91, was it? In the round. And it was everybody who ever played for Yes. The entire menagerie of players, and including a few sidebar players too. And so every song was perfectly reproduced with the correct and exact lineup, as it should have been. It was a 3.5-hour show, almost 4 hours too. All right, so if anybody has a specific on who I should channel, and you can put that in the chat there, I will just channel itself. That's fine. And Jim Dandy with me. But Jim Dandy's not coming to your rescue, nor mine. All right, here we go, guys. No specific on whom I should channel? That's fine. All right. All right, took 34 days. That number again, wow, very cool. All right. Yes, in the round, I saw that tour. All right. Karma, good dawning there. Welcome, Karma. Grateful. If you don't know who Karma is, guys, tag her and check out Karma there. She was our channel, our small channel of the day. White Buffalo Calf Woman. There we go. We got a winner. All right, so we're going to thank you, Karma. I appreciate it. White Buffalo Calf Woman. And yeah, she was the channel of the early small channel today on Monday. So check out Karma there. She's putting out posts. She's got like 18 subscribers, guys. And so let's get her up to at least 50 there. And Lindsay, 34, how old I am today. So yeah, again, if you're just joining us, it's Amanda Haven's birthday. And yes, but check out Karma there. She's been shooting she had an amazing shot with a bird and a storm that just blew my mind. It was really, photography-wise, it was amazing. And I don't know if that was an eagle or a hawk, but wow. And so check that out for sure if you have not had a chance, guys. All right, so we're going to channel White Buffalo Calf Woman there. We're going to talk about your universe being resolved and how the earth resolves things from White Buffalo Calf Woman, and you can correlate that to your universe as well. We don't bring in Archangel Raphael or Saint Germain to MC and start up. We just go right in the White Buffalo Calf Woman here. And again, all the channeling that I do, guys, I am an open channel, but what that really means is I'm just channeling my higher self. What I channel, whom I channel, and how I channel is a little bit unique, and that really I'm just learned that I'm reaching into my higher self. And so yeah, I sub to Karma. Great, guys, please do. All right, so here we go, guys. Clear the energies. White Buffalo Calf Woman here. We are grateful that you are here with us this dawning. Mother Nature, we are talking about resolution today. Mother Nature and resolution in your universe. Are you seeing where you are resolved in your universe, where things can be resolved, like Mother Nature resolves with a storm, the dryness, right? The humidity in the air, the vapors that need to be coming to the ground, right? Mother Nature will resolve that by creating a thunderstorm, right? Are you able to see in your universe where resolution needs to be? And what are you looking to resolve in your universe? Are you seeing your universe from its end? Are you seeing it from where it stands now? You have every right to see your universe from its completion, from what you are looking to do, what you are standing in now that you are looking to see the finish line for. It's like the hawk circling above or the eagle. As it looks down, it is seeing itself as full. It is seeing itself already having targeted a rabbit or a mouse or a groundhog or whatever it is looking to eat. It is not seeing itself flying around as hungry. It is seeing itself as full. It is seeing itself as already with its prey. In your case, what are you seeing? Are you seeing your universe in lack? Are you seeing what you are looking for as something that is out there when you are circling above, looking down upon your universe like the hawk or the eagle, right? And hopefully you are doing so. Are you able to take that 1,000-foot, 2,000-foot step out of your universe to stretch back so that you can see the greater picture like the eagle does when it flies and is soaring for its food? Are you able to see what you are looking to resolve in a greater way and see your way into the resolution of your universe, to see what you need to do, to see what you need to climb through, and to see how it can resolve itself? If you allow for the resolution, if you're not standing in lack or in fear or in frustration and pushing out what you are trying to bring into your to resolve your resolution, to resolve your universe, right? To bring it into resolution. That is the question for yourself. What are you seeing? How are you framing your universe? If you, White Buffalo Calf Woman, is asking, are you framing your universe in lack, like the unplanted field? Are you framing your universe as the half-grown field, as you might see now, as the corn knee-high by July? That is the question you have to ask yourself. Are you standing in the corn? Did you plant the corn? And can you see that corn resolved, right? Grown and on the table in your universe. That is the resolution of the corn that is now knee-high by July in your universe, right? Hopefully it is, or you are in drought, right? But nonetheless, White Buffalo Calf Woman is asking for you to see all of the abundance that is already in front of you. Mother Nature does not hide her abundance. It is always there for you to reach out to. If you walk into a apple orchard, the apples are not hiding their apples. They are abundant and hanging there for you to pick and eat. You may have to pay for it if you're in an apple orchard, but you are understanding, right? And if you are maybe out and about looking for foraging, right? And you see the wild blueberries, Mother Nature is not going to ask you for $37.50 to buy the blueberries. She's going to give them to you. You are going to see the resolution, the gratitude, and the abundance that Mother Nature is providing for you. If you are out and about fishing, right? And we are not saying fishing is good or bad, just remember that fish do feel. But again, though, if you are out fishing and you make those decisions for yourself, if you are eating the fish, cleaning the fish, and taking it home, that is one thing. But if you are throwing it back, do realize you are creating injury and then throwing it back in, while the fish has to heal from the injurious pain that you have created for them. But nonetheless, if you are fishing and you pull out a fish, you are abundant, right? You see that. You do not go to the fishing hole seeing that you have not fished, you have not created fish, right? You are going to the fishing hole in your mind, in your heart. You are going, I'm going to catch the biggest fish ever. I'm going to have the largest catch I have ever made, right? So White Buffalo Calf Woman is asking then, when the tribe went down to the lake, did they stand there and go, well, there's no food for us? Or did they see the feast in front of them? Did they see the fish fry, so to speak, that they were going to create in their universe? When we went hunting for buffalo in order to survive, did we see the buffalo as scant? No. Or as not around? No. We followed the trail. We found the buffalo. We saw the abundance. And then we made the buffalo our own abundance by using every little bit of the buffalo, from the bladder itself as a water carrier, to the skins to keep us warm, to the fat to feed and stuff up the dogs and the animals, right? We used every last bit of it, the bone marrow, for medicine. Are you an understanding? The question you have to see is, are you seeing that in your universe? Again, everything was resolved once we found the buffalo. As your universe moves forward, what would resolve your universe? Take a moment. White Buffalo Calf Woman is asking for you to ground into the resolutions of your universe, to see, like the hawk as it flies overhead, the resolve of its hunger as it sees the squirrel on the ground running around, right? Are you able to see that? What are you seeing from your 2,000-foot view as you circle over your universe like the hawk and the eagle? What are you looking to resolve? Take a moment. If you would, please, White Buffalo Calf Woman is asking to see what you are looking to resolve. We're going to pause for a moment so you can see that. If you are seeing then what you are looking to resolve, how can that be resolved? Are you staying there going, it would only take miracles to resolve that? Are you seeing that? Or are you asking yourself, am I the miracle that can bring that in? That is the better question. You are that miracle. You are the resolution of your universe. And if you stand in that frame, and again, allow for that miracle with your 2,000-foot view, right? If you are not allowing for that, you are not going to receive that. Look at your Mother Earth. Look at the planet that you are standing on, and you cannot see the miracles. The sun came up today, right? Are you not seeing that? It's a miracle. You sitting here watching this show is a miracle. The fact that the combination of people that we have in this channel is a miracle. You have Witchy Trista, who is helpful with her energies, and you have Millie seeing her small universe, and Karma with her horses and storms. We have, each of us have something to play to resolve each other's universes as well. Are you seeing the bigger picture of everything that is dancing around you? That is the question White Buffalo Calf Woman is asking of you today. Like the grains that are flowing in the field or the waves that are coming in from the ocean. Is there a difference? It's all a wave, right? It is all energy. It is all movement. And are you seeing where you are moving into your resolution? That is the question White Buffalo Calf Woman is asking. So see our universe as resolved. Close your eyes for a moment, and Josh will do the same. See the resolution you are looking for. What is it that you are looking to resolve? See it. Stand in its frame today and repeat after White Buffalo Calf Woman. Everything in my universe. Please repeat. Everything in my universe is resolved. There's nothing that is hanging out in my universe. All the energies in my universe are aligned. All my actions are aligned. My purpose is aligned, and my universe is aligned. You create that resolution for yourself. It is your dervishment and energies that block you from resoluting your universe, from finding resolve in your frame, in your universe. You are creating the frame. You frame out your universe. So what is the word you are framing? Are you framing your universe in lack? Are you framing your universe in fear? Are you framing out your universe to bring in what you want? Or are you framing it out to put a roadblock in your frame, in your universe? Much love and favor that to Hashi. She's do the YouTube thing. But we love you, Hashi. We are grateful. So ask White Buffalo Calf Woman, ask yourself today, can you see yourself resolved? Like when we went for the buffalo hunt. We did not see ourselves coming back with no buffalo. We saw it resolved, right? We saw our universe as resolved in full with everything we needed from the buffalo, right? So from your universe, what are you needing? Are you seeing it resolved? What are you looking to create? Are you seeing it as resolved? Where are you looking to stand in your frame? Are you seeing that as resolved? Or are you seeing your smaller self, your broken universe, your traumatized universe, your karmic universe? None of us went around saying, no buffalo for us. We are not going to eat, right? If we had said that, we might create that universe. Remember, what you are saying, you are creating. So if you are able to stand in resolution, stand in the miracles, and stand in gratitude for what you have or don't have in your universe, you're going to create that in your universe. And if you are in understanding, then you are as free as a bird. You are as free as the eagle who is soaring at 2,000 feet, looking down for its prey. You are as free as the dolphin jumping out of the water. You are as free as the waves of grain flowing like a wave, like the ocean in your plains. You are as free as the majestic mountain soaring at 14,000 feet. And you are free in your body. You are free in your soul. And you are free in your heart. White Buffalo Calf Woman loves you. Wishes Amanda an amazing birthday. Your solar return. You are an important individual, Amanda. And remember, there is no coincidences. If you are part of this group, Amanda, all of you, Millie, Bunny, Karma, each and every one of you has a purpose to play to help all of us see the bigger picture and realize our own miracles and stand in the resolvement of our universes. Grateful that we are all here with each and every different talent, right? It took many to decipher the buffalo, right? It took one to skin the buffalo and work with the skin, the master with that. It took another master to create a water carrier out of the bladder. Are you in understanding? It took another master to carve the meat off of the buffalo and cook it. We are all masters of certain things, but it all equals the one greater field, right? The resolution of everything. So where are you resolving? Where are you standing? And what are you looking for in your universe? Mother, we are asking you as well to put your feet on Mother today. See Mother from a higher standpoint and stand upon her ground with reverence, with care, and with gratitude. If you give gratitude to the Mother, she is going to reply to you with abundance and love. Ending transmission. All right, White Buffalo Calf Woman, guys, asking you to stand in the resolution of your universe. Thank you, Karma, for the suggestion on White Buffalo Calf Woman. It's always a treat to channel her, or you channel my energies as White Buffalo Calf Woman. Pardon me, lots of energy there. Energy burp. So it's always a treat to do so, and I am grateful. All right, so can you stand in that? Can you see your universe as resolved and take the 2,000-foot overview of your universe? Thank you, Karma. Thank you guys as well. Can you see that, and can you stand in that? The hawk does not see anything other than it's fed when it's flying around. The eagle is not flying around going, well, if I get food today, damn it, then maybe I'll eat tomorrow, but maybe I'll get to eat today. And if I don't get no, it's flying around in expectance of eating. It's seeing itself as resolved. It's fed. That's why it's doing it. They didn't go out to the buffalo. The Lakota Sioux did not go out to hunt the buffalo in expectation of not finding buffalo. They didn't go, well, we're going to be hungry tonight. No, they expected and had no other energy than thank you for the buffalo and kept on going until they had found them, right? Same in your universe. If you're having that expectation there, then carry it. Step into it. I'm grateful. Carry it all the way. Don't see it as halfway done or as lack or anything else. My universe is resolved. I resolve what is in action in my universe, and my universe resolves all of its problems automatically. It's easy. Easily resolved. I need to put a little table in my backyard so I can sit out there and have a cup of coffee. So need to manifest a table. There we go. I manifested a table once, but so when I had my past life regression sessions, 2 lifetimes ago, I had a square table. I died at. I was an alcoholic and I died there. With like hurricane chairs and a square table with a little ledge thing on it. And so I went to Goodwill in my old apartment. And there was that table, the same table that I had seen when I was doing past life regressions. I don't have the table now; it's too big for this apartment. But so I'm sitting here at a round pub table. But yeah, so manifesting a table. I manifested the exact same table that I saw in my past life regression session. Not the same one, but the same style. But yeah, so favor to your table there, Karen. All right, so we're going to work with the this is orange calcite and abundance, right? And so we're going to work with that, and it's got a really sharp point as well, which is great. So we're going to funnel that energy of abundance and resolution into our through the orange calcite here. So if you're with me there, and of course, energetics only works with your permission here. So here we go, guys. All right, and so what are you looking to bring in abundance? You may feel this in your root and sacral chakras, because that's where abundance generally is blocked or is flowed, because it has to come up. The energy has to rise up. There we go. All right, so here we go, guys. All right, and again, we don't have any music, but do 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 la 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 la. I see how beautiful your table looks with a beautiful tablecloth, chair with cushions, and a Tuscan look. Yes, a couple of candles on there, maybe your tarot cards, cup of coffee from Ziggy's. There's a Ziggy's Indica just down the street from the neighborhood that Karen said. In my apartment, people leave stuff they don't want in the lobby. It's such an easy way to manifest things. Literally, I needed chairs, saw them there in my mind's eye, and a few days later, they were there. Nice. Favor. You wouldn't want what people leave out here. Trust me on that. And we have people like 4 or 5 times a day will climb into our dumpsters. So, favor. Fresh flowers in a dirt. Nice. I like that. But then you need like a croissant, right? You got to be sitting out there eating a croissant and outside. I don't know why croissant came to mind, but. All right, so we're using the orange calcite to clear and break up blocks in our abundance. What are you looking to bring into your universe? Again, see it as resolved. Today's all the energy of resolved, and we have miracles that are going to resolve our universes. So if nothing else, guys, see that miracle, be that resolution, carry it. You can do it. What are you looking to bring forward? Resolve it. It's already resolved, right? That's it. I got to chill that way, but it needs. I got to drill that way, but it needs a charger. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I might drill dead. The battery doesn't hold charge. What gets put on the curb here is sad. Same here. Well, what happens out here, favor, is that somebody's universe will get resolved by them getting evicted, right? So all of their stuff, if you're evicted here, outside of the management taking what they want first, which they do, they put it on the street, which they may do, right? Now, if I was evicting somebody and putting all their stuff on the street, because it's going to get, the moment it gets on the street, here's what happens, guys. People come out of their apartments and you have unless you're standing there when they're taking your stuff out, you're not going to have your stuff. Because immediately the apartments get empty, people come running out and take their, but would you really, think about this a second, would you take somebody else's stuff if they were being evicted? You want that energy in your universe? But yeah, and I've had a discussion with a few people there, like, you may not want to do that. And not that I cared, but we were talking, and it's like, they're like, "Ooh, why aren't you?" I'm like, because it's the energy of somebody's stuff being evicted. I don't want to take their stuff. It's karmic. And so, but yeah. French press. There we go. That's the only way I make coffee is a French press. I was using instant coffee, but then I found an article about instant coffee leading to blindness, dry eye syndrome, and other things. And so we don't do instant coffee anymore. But there's a big chance that if you heavily drink instant coffee, like Azure coffee, it can cause ocular issues. Crazy as that would sound, but just like picking your nose, if you pick your nose, that causes Alzheimer's. Did you know that? It can be a cause of Alzheimer's. Boom. So yeah, interesting stuff. So instant coffee can equal to dry eye, macular degeneration, eye issues. At least they found that out. It's just as weird as having more microplastics in a glass bottle than in a plastic bottle. Weird, but that's what they're finding out too. All right, let's seal this off, guys, since we are at the top of the hour here. Harris, welcome. All right, guys, we are looking to change this up a bit. If you have some suggestions on how to keep this show unstale and moving forward, send me an email at mrfloydchannelings@gmail.com. I'm open to all and awesome suggestions on moving the show forward and keeping it fresh and new and exciting. She's so inviting to me, just like the Kool in the Gang song, right? Shoom. So, fresh, new, exciting, do. So yeah, how do we keep this fresh? That's the question. Not Dougie fresh, but fresh. So yeah, so send me some suggestions if you got an idea. I'll throw up some opinion polls and such as well. Clint, good dunning. Yeah, outside of going to the park, which would make it fresh. Let's seal this off. All right, sealed off. So yeah, if you have some ideas, let me know. I'm grateful. But all right, guys, tomorrow we'll be hopefully at the park. It'll be a birthday celebration. If you want to celebrate, I am grateful. If you want to donate, I'd be grateful. And if you want to just be there, is really the deal. I'd be grateful. But so yeah, today is going to be a crazy day for sure. With looking forward to a fish. I've always wanted to be, like you're at a concert. Like, how do you become that guy? And the guy like way up front on the floor with the radio and all that. So that's me today. So it'll be fun. So yeah, if I won't see you in Truth Wave tonight, guys, for sure, because unless there's set break. But even at that, with the 40,000 or so that'll be there. There probably won't be any cell signal for sure at the concert. But Clint, I smell breakfast. Are you preparing? Yeah, Millie has been sensory-wise has kind of woken up here in a lot of ways. She put into a chat the other day that she smells hairspray, right? And then of course, on the back end of that chat, somebody was actually saying that they were using hairspray. They were like they were showered and getting ready to go. And so Millie is now one of a new Claire is kicking in there, where she's able to smell into other universes there. And so yeah, Clint, are you making breakfast? That's the question there. And is Millie's intuition then, her smell-o-vision, correct in smelling Clint's breakfast? I'm eating scrapple egg. Okay, so Millie is on spot there. Scrapple is oats. It's kind of like the oats and pork product mixed together, smashed together into a patty. But so yeah, it's an East Coast thing. Scrapple and egg sandwich. So yes, very fun. Drive careful, Josh. Yeah, we're only going to Boulder, but thank you. I'm going to DoorDash today. Chloe, I wish I were eating breakfast. Yeah, favorite. I have no breakfast. Nothing. Mother's Hubbard's cupboards are as bare as they have ever been in my living universe, and I don't really care right now. But yeah, so there'd be no breakfast here, but unless we go somewhere, a bagel store or something. But all right, guys, let's close this out with a group hug, shall we? Thanks for telling us what scrapple is. I didn't know. Yeah, scrapple is it's like oats and stuff mixed with pork, like pork product, and you smash into a pan and you fry it. But yeah, so all right. Here we go, guys. Let's close this out with our group Josh hug, and yeah, set up for an amazing day there. And remember, everything in your universe is resolved, right? You can sit here and pick it together and try to fix. It's like going to therapy, right? You can tell me about your mother 3 years later. Tell me about your father 6 years later. Tell me about right, or you can just see it all as resolved. You can pick your little problems apart and go, all right, I'm going to work on this today. Or you can just go, in the grand scheme of things, this is all resolved, and I see it all, and I'm just going to throw all the energy into it being resolved. And that's what I've been doing, and hope we got the miracle card on that one. So I didn't know about scrapple until now. Oat seasonings and pork scraps ground and made into a loaf. You slice it and fry it. Pennsylvania Dutch. There you go. Exactly. There's another version of it, but it's more Midwest. I forget the name of it, but it's all the same idea. But yeah, it's basically using because not Americans, but like the Dutch and and whatnot. A lot of people use everything from the pork, right? And so this is the pork you wouldn't want to generally eat, but not the same as not bad pork. It's just, it's right. And then you mix it up together. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's close out with a, I didn't know either, but I haven't eaten pork in 25 years, so never heard of that before. Mom used to fry slabs of grits. Ooh, there you go. That's it, sounds good. Everything from the rooster to the tutor. I got some eggs and sausages and yogurt, meat sticks, them peeps, and now there's a bunch out. So grateful, and now with Norby's package, I have so much food back. That food bank tomorrow. Oh, favor, Lindsay. Favor. Yeah. Actually, today I'll probably end up fasting. I generally try to fast on my birthday or through my birthday, or just don't eat. Yeah, so, but we'll see. All right, guys, here we go. Let's close out with a group hug. And yeah. All right, hello to anyone I missed. Well, we're grateful. All right, so grateful, Clint. And if you're not subscribed to the Gen X Effect there, Clint and Jimena, they are as one, basically. And so, yeah, so if you see Clint online, generally you'll see Jimena. And if you see Jimena online, you'll see Clint either in or broadcasting together, which is amazing. So make sure you subscribe to the dual of them. And then you get to do what we do here, which is hop between Jimena and Clint and say hi in both chats at the same time. So there we go, guys. All right. Favor, guys, let's close out here. So left arm up to the person to your left, right arm up to the person to your right. And we'll close out here with our group hug. And so, yeah, as we send love from our left arm all the way out, we spin it around and around and around through our heart chakras. We send that love out through our left. It'll go through each and every one of your hearts, coming back through your right hand as well. So as our hearts merge as one bigger energy, we take our love and our heart energy and we, like a reverse tornado, spin it up and send it into and connect it with the greater source field. We see everybody within the greater source field and everybody here in peace, love, and joy. And we see everybody in resolution, right? And we see each and everybody in the greater source field. And we see each and everybody with a home, right? A 2-bedroom home with 2,000 square feet of living space and an acre of land. Why do we state that? Because an acre of land with 2,000 square foot homes can be built for each and every one of us on this planet in the state of Texas alone. You can take every living human being, man, woman, baby, and child, put them in their individual home with 2,000 square feet and an acre of land in Texas and still have standard population density. Keep that in mind. We don't have a population problem. We have a inner city density problem, but we're not going to go there. All right, we see each and every one of us in those homes with fresh running water and fresh food. There's no reason why anybody should have neither. We have enough food on this planet to feed everybody. We just don't get it to table. 50% of our food never makes it, of our living food, never makes it to table. Water. There's no reason why anybody should be digging a trench or going out to, trying to see if water will come up from the ground or running out to a lake or anything else. We have a box, you can put it on a table, it's inexpensive. And if you have 10% or more humidity, you get fresh, clean water from the air, for crying out loud, from the humidity itself. So there's no reason why anybody on this planet should be dragging water from a well and boiling it and sitting there waiting outside for it to be done. And then an hour and a half later, once it's finally cooled down enough to sip and drink, no, none of that. We see each and every one of us as well with purpose and peace. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should not have some sort of purpose, should not be able to find their purpose and step into their purpose in a peaceful and respectful manner. We see each and every one of us as well with love. There's no reason with 8 billion vibrations on this planet that each and every one of us here should not have love, be chasing love, or never have had a hug. In some cases, there are people on this planet who maybe had 1 or 2 hugs their entire life. And for that, we send them the biggest love. We see the governments of the world apologizing for grifting, grafting, lying, cheating, stealing, and generally terrorizing their citizens. We see the militaries of the world putting down their weapons, apologizing to those they would have shot otherwise without even physically speaking with them, and killed without even physically knowing them. And getting to know them and apologizing for pointing a weapon at them for absolutely no reason other than the governments that were grifting, grafting, lying, and stealing and of course, shelling out falsehoods to those who signed up for the military. Of course, right? Exactly. And so we see the governments of the world solving their problems with a 5K. There we go. So they're going to have a 5K. Whoever is the fastest government leader there probably won't be Mr. T there, but whoever's the fastest and wins the 5K, they can shake their stick in the world and say that they're running the world or whatever they want to do, but we'll resolve everything with 5Ks, right? Exactly. And we see each and every one of us here. We see Lindsay in a much more abundant universe. We see the abundance in her universe now, but we see Lindsay creating that abundance for herself. We see Lindsay going to the store with her massive stack of cash and buying anything that she needs at any time. We see her in an amazing place to live. We see Henny in her new universe as well, since her house and her universe, she has to move at some point. So we see Henny in an amazing universe as well. We see Karen not having to go to the doctor up in Estes there. We see Rick never going to the oncologist again, but we haven't seen Rick in a minute, but favor to him. We see Yolanda healed from her fall. We see of course, Suzette and her Sunnyverse. We see her car totally repaired. We see her mother not turning off the AC or the heat or unplugging the fridge in the middle of the night. And we see Suzette with respite care for her family. We see Chloe healed and feeling better from the other day. And anybody who's having anything going on, if there's something going on, I haven't said it, I generally just don't know. We see Neil and his father healing as he goes through his healing as well. I'm favored to your dad there, Neil. And anybody who has anything going on, we see their universes as what? Resolved. We see any traumas, any dramas, and any issues resolved in all of our universes. We take that love that we have connected. We see Mother Gaia as well, with no forever chemicals, no plastic, no tic-tac-toe in the sky, and of course clean rivers, clean waters, and clean land. We take that love that we have connected to the greater source field, our reverse tornado, and we release it, our love and our hearts, into the greater source field. And we say, hallelujah, so it is, and so it shall be. Whew, sealed. All right, guys, another day's useless image is spent. All right, that's the doors, not me. But remember, everything you do or don't do helps to create your loving, living universe. If you're still in your dark night of the soul, as you release the darkness to your light, your cells spread out, your body vibrates faster, you step into your light body, and you create a loving, living universe. How awesome is that? All right, guys. Have an amazing day. Amanda, happy birthday, soul sister. We are grateful that you are here. We are grateful that you would spend your birthday dawning with us. And I'm grateful to each and every one of you. Have a great day, guys. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully from the park. And it's my birthday. And yeah, so we'll do a little celebrating. I'm just grateful I can announce it. This is the first time I've ever announced my birthday. Generally, last year I deleted the show. So I'm very karmic. I used to be very karmic about my birthday, and so grateful that I can do that and say that with thank you. Yes, the Cancerians, we hold the weight of the world on our shoulders there. All right, guys, stay in the flow, stay in, and remember that your universe, you can be the miracle today that has resolved your universe. See it as resolved. Don't go out there seeing you can, it's up to you if you want to go out there and see your universe in lack or in frustration or fear or what have you. But if you can see it as resolved, you can see it as taken care of, you can see everything as it is done, then you're all set. All right, guys. See you at Truth Wave in about a half an hour. I love you all, and I will see you all in the next. Thank you, guys. Do you have any